What is up, everybody? I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. I had a great time. I hung out with my friends, drank some whiskey on the rocks. I tried out something called Bird Dog. It was a blueberry flavored whiskey. Really enjoyed it. If anyone out there has tried it, let me know what you thought. I thought it was pretty decent. Welcome to Trades, where you get technical analysis on different stocks in the stock market, as well as potential buy, hold, or sell opinions on these given stocks. I'd like to preface by saying that I am not a financial advisor nor expert, so take what I say with a grain of salt. The reason that I started this channel is because a couple years back, I was about $30,000 deep in some medical debt, and I was very fortunate to have some close, family, friends, and mentors that pushed me to work really hard and invest my money, and I am happy to say that not only am I now financially free, but I'm doing pretty well for myself at the age of 23. So, if I can pass along any of the information, resources, or tools to you guys, make the community a little bit better off than it was before, that's all I can ask for. And guys, I got my undergraduate in nutrition, so I'm telling you, anybody can learn how to be a good investor and a good trader in the market. Okay. Lastly, if you would not mind dropping a like on the video, it really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this, as I do post videos every day, and I will be giving a new penny play playlist video every single Sunday. So if you are interested in watching the Triple P, baby, make sure that you are subscribed to watch the action. Now, quick shout out to the guys over at the Patreon. We did have some new members join us today. We are currently sitting about 98 members strong. Lion, Justin, Sandollar, Jay, Viardini, Tarek, Angie, Jeff, Ian, Tan. If I said any of your names wrong, I really do apologize. I appreciate your support so much. They will have access to the private Discord as well as real-time insight to my personal trading. So if you're interested in that, there is a link in the description box down below. Now, our last penny play that I'm going to be keeping on my watch list is ticker symbol CHEK. We are watching 4 different stocks right now, and these all have great potential. So I think no matter what you decide to pick from, whether it be ACST, Zome, AZRX, or Chek, I think you're going to have a lot of success, right? And we have great confirmation from all of these stocks. I did spend a lot of time scanning. I looked at over 100 stocks in the market for our next penny play, and these all have great potential. They're on great bullish runs, and they'll have a lot of huge confirmations that we should continue to see some upward movement. So we're going to discuss the macroscopic and microscopic view on this. I'll show you the 1 month and the 1 day, 1 minute chart. We're going to talk about the overall volume, the RSI indicator, the relative strength index. Anything over 70 is overbought. Anything under 30 is oversold. We're going to be talking about current support and resistance levels. We're going to talk about the 200 EMA exponential moving average, which is a 200-day moving period average valuation based on the price action we've seen over 200 days, as well as the 20-day VAMA, the volume adjusted moving average, which is a 20-day average valuation trend line based on overall volume, which is factored in, as well as price action over a 20-day period. So before we get going, I'd just like to show you guys what the company is, what they do. So I've got them pulled up here on MarketWatch. Chek Ltd is a clinical stage medical diagnostics company engaging in the development of ingestible imaging capsule system for colorectal cancer screening. The company was founded by Yov Kimchi in April 2005 and is headquartered in Israel. Man, that's some reach. We're looking at all sorts of stocks, guys. Chek does have a pretty decent following on stock to its 19,000, so nothing crazy. The message volume is slightly up, so we are, I wouldn't say quite beating the hype. I have a pretty neutral standpoint on how many people are talking about Chek at the moment. I do think it's flying a little bit under the radar, but it is definitely picking up momentum, picking up steam. So this is not quite a beat the hype kind of play like we're looking at with AZRX or ACST, but there is great potential here. Now, one thing that I don't particularly like about Chek company as a swing trading opportunity is I have not found any upcoming news catalyst in the next week for this stock. And as a swing trade, I tend to hold my plays for anywhere between 1 to 5 days or so. And that is one of the confirmations that I look for in a stock, right? So we look for, confirmation on the technical analysis side of things. We look for a bump in volume. We look for, getting ahead of the hype. We look for that crossover on the VAMA and the EMA. We do have most of these confirmations, right? That's why I'm presenting this to you. But we don't have that news confirmation that I typically look for as public relations, financials, press, any sort of news that releases on a company that is positive is something that we can predict, right? And the more that you can predict in the market, the better off you're going to be, as it mitigates your risk, especially with penny stocks. In this company, as far as penny stocks go, the risk is not quite as high. We are currently sitting at $1.66. We have great consolidation that we're seeing, but I just want to be completely transparent with you guys so that you are aware that I have not found any upcoming news release on Chek. Now, if you have anything, please drop it in the comment section so the community here at Trace Trades can read that and make, you know, a great financial decision for themselves. But that is something that I wanted to bring to your attention. Now, my game plan for Monday is to sell out of my current positions in JAGX and PTE. I will be getting out of these Monday morning. I will make a video as well, you know, that day, talking about, you know, the exit point, what I'm looking for. But we are going to absolutely crush these guys. You know, I gave you guys JAGX probably 4 or 5 days ago. We beat the hype. We got in on this stock and made an absolute killing. I'm up 250%. And PTE is going to be another huge runner. I do see this touching $2, and I am lowballing this, guys. I've seen some price targets set as high as $3 within the next week. And that would be absolutely filthy. That'd be another huge hit the ball out of the park play. And I will be selling out of these to get into one of the 4 plays that I presented to you guys, either Chek, Zohm, AZRX, or ACST. So we do have some pretty solid confirmation on the charts here that I'm seeing at this moment. We did have a crossover on the VAMA over the 200 EMA, which is a very bullish indicator. And typically this indicates, you know, an upcoming bullish run. And we did see that come to fruition. We saw a slow climb in volume, a huge spike in volume, and you know, a very harsh run up. So that's looking very nice. You know, ideally, if you got into this when I presented this to you, you know, back 4 or 5 days ago, you'd be sitting right about here. So hopefully you didn't buy into that high like I informed you to wait in the video, as we did see the pullback that I predicted down to about $1.66, which was a prior level of resistance, and I did have that labeled. And if you're able to buy in at this level of support, you're sitting really nice right now, guys. So $1.66 currently as a nice acting level of support. I really don't see us breaking beneath that, but if we do, we're looking at about $1.47. And keep in mind that if we do break below this level of support, we will break this this bullish flag formation that we're seeing right now. You know, we have the flagpole right here, a very sharp and steep run up, followed by a consolidating and tightening of price action, which is usually coming from buying pressure, right? So if we do break beneath this bullish flag, I would expect a pretty harsh sell-off. So just make sure that you keep that in the back of your mind. This level of support is beneath that bullish flag. So that is something to watch for on the stock if you do have a chart pulled up to look at. Now, another thing that I don't particularly like is that we are decreasing in overall volume on Chek, and that is going to come with a decrease in overall volatility. And I've said it before on this channel, but if you're new, volume drives volatility, and volatility drives higher price valuations. And we are going to be looking for a confirmation, a bump in volume, just a small one, 2 or 3 times the usual trading volume. A small bump in unusual trading volume is the indicator that I'm looking for if I'm going to pull the trigger on Chek. This is probably my 4th favorite out of the penny stock plays that I presented to you guys. But it does have potential, and we do have great confirmation on the technical analysis side of things. We are having some very bullish formations. The RSI indicator, if we take a look at this, we are currently trading neutral, so this does seem like a pretty solid opportunity to buy into the stock. I like this the most out of the 4 that I presented to you as a buy at the moment. It's a very safe buy, I would say. The risk is pretty low. Make sure that you are mitigating your own risk and come to terms with the fact that anytime you invest your money or trade your money with a penny stock play, you might lose, right? We're not going to hit a home run on every single stock. It's all about mitigating the losses, keeping them as small as you can, and capitalizing on the hit the ball out of the park plays that we're presenting to you guys. And that's why I'm showing you all 4 of these penny plays as opportunities to get into. That way you can decide for yourself what will suit you the best with your current situation. Now, in the past, you know, coming off of neutral territory, we do see, you know, some pretty steep movement. So we're going to be watching for some increase in volume. That will probably push the RSI indicator up to 70 plus. And anytime that we do see that, you know, the sell-off, the correction has been not too bad. You know, we're looking at values in the mid 40s, the mid 30s. So, you know, we will likely see a correction if we have a run up again. So just keep that in mind when you are swinging this stock, and also keep in mind that we don't have any upcoming news catalysts that I have seen. So it is a little more unpredictable than penny stocks that we do have all 3 confirmations. We've got great technical analysis. We do have that bump in volume. We do have an upcoming news catalyst that we can predict. And I'm not seeing that right now on Chek. You know, we are having a phenomenal bullish flag set up here. It looks extremely bullish. We have the crossover on the VAMA over the 200 EMA, which is something I always watch for when I'm getting into a penny play. But that's just something that I want you guys to keep in the back of your mind. Now, overlying theme of resistance that we're going to be watching for is going to first be a break over this this trend line that we're seeing right now, this flag formation that we're seeing. If we do push above that, you know, we're probably going to be looking at $1.89, and then after that, I would not be surprised with the run up to previous highs sitting right around $2.90. And if you get in right now at $1.65 and we reach this $2.90, that is a home run, and you absolutely crush that stock. Take profits. You're doing phenomenal. If we see a push through to $2.90 over $3, you know, you can ride it until you see a pullback, but just be cautious. Make sure that you're locking in profits. You don't want to leave money on the table just because you got a little bit greedy, right? We're in a business. We're not here to gamble. We're here to make, you know, chump change here and there to build our, you know, our positions and our portfolio slowly over time, and that is a great way to do that with this swing trading opportunity. So, you know, this is a pretty solid looking setup. I am liking that. The only thing that I'm not really liking on the setup is the volume decreasing, so the volatility is decreasing at the moment. I will be watching for a bump in volume on Monday, and if we do see one, that'll spark my interest, and I'll have a little more interest in Chek, and I will update on which of these 4 plays that I get into, just so you guys are aware of that. Now, if we do change this to the 2-day 1-minute chart right now, I'll change this to 1 minute real quick. It's looking pretty decent. We do have support levels sitting around, you know, $1.55, followed by right around, I would say, $1.59, and then we are currently floating and flirting right above that $1.65 support level on the 1-day chart. We did test out some price action here in the 178 range, and then a hair above that at about $1.80, and then in the pre-market we did test out 189. So you're going to be watching for these as opportunities if you are looking to day trade the stock. I would not personally short the stock, as the 1 month chart is extremely bullish, and we have a lot of bullish confirmation on the charts with that bullish flag, with the crossover of the VAMA over the 200 EMA. So the risk is higher if you are going to short this stock. So just keep that in the back of your mind. But if you are looking to do so, you may want to watch for, you know, a spike like this where we test a level of resistance, you see some rejection, sell your shares, ride it down to a previous level of support, you see a bounce, buy them back, take your profits, and you did pretty well for the day. Just be very careful if you do decide to short this stock, as it is a little more risky than, you know, a downtrending stock. You would be trading against the grain per se. So that is what I have for the update on ticker symbol CHEK, Chek Cap Ltd. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like. It really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this, as I will be posting a new penny play stock every single Sunday on the channel. So if you'd like to keep up with that, that's a great way to do so. And lastly, I have an affiliate link in the description box down below for TubeBuddy. Now, TubeBuddy is an SEO optimization website that I personally pay a $9 per month membership fee for, and it is a great tool to help get your videos into the eyes of your intended audience. So if you are a content creator or are looking to become one, I could not highly recommend this enough. It helped me grow from 0 to 4.5 thousand subscribers in 3 weeks. And if you use my link, I will receive a commission off of your purchase at no extra cost to you. It is a great way to support the channel. And if you're not interested, that's totally fine. I'm just glad to have your support by giving me your time and watching the videos. So that is what I have for you today. Thank you for watching, my friends, and I will see you all next time. Peace.